Hey, good morning, everyone. So this video is a follow-up to my previous videos. You can see my bill from December 11th of 2025 through January 13th of 2026. On the left, you can see the first 6 days of the month where I had my heaters turned off and turned down, yet I was still getting charged exorbitant rates on the daily usage. Well, you can see where it falls off the cliff after I talked to Alabama Power. Now, I filed a complaint with the Alabama Power Commission, but all they did was refer me to a person at Alabama Power who called me and explained to me why what I'm seeing is not what I'm seeing. So he was absolutely useless, right? But if you'll notice, after those first 6 days, you can see that my usage didn't exceed my $10 threshold that I've been using for years and being able to stay under. Now, the 5 days that you see where I did go above the $10 threshold, that is where I used my oven to bake Sam's Club pre-made mac and cheese. So we're talking 50 minutes, 50 minutes for anywhere from 375 to 425 degrees. Okay, so let's say that we accept that, right? As you saw in my previous video, I pulled the fuses out of my heater and my AC, right, out of the central units so that there was no power draw at all. So you can still see that there was pretty significant usage even with the HVAC turned off. So Alabama Power is trying to say that my light bulbs take a significant draw. But you can see right here where it goes down very, very low. I think that was a $3 day. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. All the usage is the same. But on that particular day, they said I only used, let's look at it. $3.39 for that day. But on the highest day here, where I was baking, they said that I used approximately $14 in power usage and 82 kilowatt hours. Okay, so that's fine. On these 5 days, I did use the ovens. The oven, and you can see where, at least according to Alabama Power, I used an exorbitant amount of power. But I was able to keep my bill down by not baking or using my oven for the rest of the month. And I just, I used my air fryer, my grill outside, so on and so forth for all the cooking that I was doing. But now, let's go to this current month. Well, check this out. So, right here, where it got down to 30 and 32, right, I decided that I'd put the fuses back in because it was getting kind of cold in the house. Even here at 24, I used a little space heater for my girls so that they weren't too cold, right? And you can see the space heater did add a little bit of a draw. But here I put the fuses back in, and I didn't use the upstairs, just the downstairs, and I set it to 65 degrees. So Alabama Power is saying that warming my lower floor only with the door to the upstairs closed was $16.45 with 93 kilowatt hours, and then $17.96 kilowatt hours. But then I took the fuses back out, shut the system down, and didn't use my oven, and you can see where it just tapered off, where they're charging us on the averages of the price gouging. So then I expected today to be back in the green. But look at this usage, 104 kilowatt hours, $18.40. Yesterday, I cooked a Walmart pizza, 375 degrees for 13 to 15 minutes. That is it. And once it came out, I shut the oven off. And look at this usage that Alabama Power is saying that I used. We need to band together and get a class action lawsuit going again and get them into court because they are robbing us and stealing our money.